Jesse, well, I know it was a disappointing game against Oregon, but defensively, you got the fourth down stop early in the game. Is that the biggest positive, or do you take a lot of positives out of a game like that?
You definitely find a lot of positives to take away. We definitely came out with the heart, the mentality, and drive to win. But I just feel that we need to execute in certain areas, tackles, the right alignment. Creating takeaways is a big thing you need to do in games like this.
Right.
So I think it was a great learning experience, seeing how well we function with that kind of pressure, and seeing what we can do better next year.
How do you think you guys will bounce back, Jesse? Look, it was the third game of the season. There's a lot of football to be played, a lot at stake still, but you were here last year. How do you think this, and in particular the defense, will bounce back after a game that could be considered pretty humbling? Now, granted, they're the second-ranked team in the country, and they're going to do that against a lot of teams in half. How do you think you guys will bounce back, and how's the mindset of and the confidence of the defense probably going into this week after what happened last Saturday?
I think we'll bounce back well. I mean, having a team with stats like that after playing so well in these games, I think we feel that we have a lot to prove to show how strong we really are. The defense we can be. A lot of the guys are staying positive and looking at last week as a learning experience, finding things positive to take away.
Right.
So I think we'll bounce back just fine.
Is that a big deal? Look, we're early in the week, but what's maybe some of the feel of coming off this loss as maybe some of the losses you guys came off of last year, whether it was early or late in the season? Do you see a big difference in the attitude, the confidence, the guys? Just what kind of differences do you see, if any, right now?
I think last year a lot of guys started to get kind of down, especially coming off big losses like the big spread points. Whereas this year, guys feel that we still have a great chance of seeing improvements week to week in our play. I think that's really encouraging.
Sure. So is it fair to assume, like, just because the number 2 team, had its way with you, that there's still a lot of confidence with this defense right now that you guys will get back and do the things that you guys feel confident you can do? I mean, is confidence waning, I guess, going into this game?
No, not at all. I think our confidence is still high. We can do, we're capable of. Just need to work on our execution.
What did you think, Robert Priester came in last week and did some things according. Look, I know when you're out there, you got to worry about yourself and what you have to do, but, he's not a real big guy, but he seemed to mix it up, got some tackles. I guess you put your coach's hat on a little bit. How did he do, and how did he hold his own out there?
I think he did hold his own. I mean, that boy can run. He's fast. And there's one play where Mariota tried to give him a pump and go, and he sucked the receiver right there. I was really impressed with that. He doesn't seem like he's nervous at all. He seems real comfortable in there. He makes all his checks and calls, communicates. So I think he's really stepped up to the plate.
Get a sense that he's also pretty excited for this week, playing a Florida team. Wasn't like there's a lot of schools in Florida, I understand, but it's a Florida team. He knows some people on that team, and did you get a sense even early in the week that he's excited to face the Owls this week?
I haven't really talked too much about it yet. We're so focused on Oregon, but I'm sure he's excited. I know I get excited when I play teams. So. Sure.